Now, what is a healed person? No, for real. What is a healed person? Because everyone says they want healing until you ask them what healing actually means. And then healing starts to sound a lot more like redemption, purification, or salvation. You eventually try to become someone that pain can no longer reach. But that's not healing. It's fear with spiritual vocabulary. Some of you have been healing for so long that you don't even realize that your own personality has become maintenance now. You don't enter the day anymore. You assess it to see if it's okay. You accidentally put your consciousness in a full-time operation against yourself. Every single thought gets inspected. Every emotion gets suspected or questioned. Every attachment gets cross-examined. Your bad feelings turn into evidence. Every reaction becomes a case file. And you call all this self-awareness. It's not self-awareness, baby. You have built an internal bureaucracy around your humanity, baby. Nothing moves naturally anymore. And every goddamn feeling has a paperwork. You don't cry cleanly anymore. Now you analyze the cry while it's happening, checking for symptoms of the past. You don't love cleanly anymore because part of you is monitoring. You're trying to check whether it's secure. But the other part of you is still trying to feel it. You don't grieve cleanly anymore because the grief has to pass through interpretation before you're even able to feel it or experience it. Some of you cannot even experience a single emotion or feeling without having it get into a diagnostic procedure. What is going on? And then you call all this healing? But of course, you're tired now. You're tired now because you've converted your inner life into an administrative process. And some of you have been processing for years. Some of you have not relaxed internally for decades, bruh. Now watch this. Because your entire existence becomes organized around preventing reoccurrence, this is the real thing that no one says out loud. You're not trying to heal anymore, baby. You're just trying to make sure that nothing can hurt you again like that. And this is a completely different process. You thought that if you became aware enough, regulated enough, healed enough, evolved enough, or even careful enough, that life will stop injuring you. But life was always going to injure you regardless. Bam. Here's the thing. Mek is going to tell you the truth. That was never a failure. Now, this is where the failure was. When you were turning your entire life into an anti-pain system. And trust me, I understand. But that's why you're watching this video now, to get clarity. Because now you don't experience your life directly anymore. You pre-clear it. Every single thing has to pass through some kind of analysis or pattern recognition. Or is it self-monitoring, emotional risk management, historical comparison, or some type of psychological interpretation? Nothing touches you cleanly anymore. And because nothing touches you cleanly anymore, you start mistaking numbness management as safety. Meanwhile, all these years are passing by and some of you are still trying to feel safe enough to live your life while your life is happening in your absence. Your absence. Let us stick for 1 second. Still refining, still processing something, still searching for something, still trying to be acceptable to yourself before you actually let yourself leave. Not just exist, leave. And this is why healing has become infinite for a lot of people. Like infinite for a lot of people. Now let me explain. It has become infinite for a lot of people because a lot of people are trying to become untouchable after it. It's never because they're trying to recover from the wound. They were never just trying to recover from the wound. They were trying to become untouchable after it. Because there's a difference between looking back at your past and oppression. There's a difference between looking back and then seeing survival, seeing what you survived. And so many of you never understand this difference because a lot of you would look back at your life and only tend to look at the damage. The evidence of damage, not the evidence of survival. Because they told you there was a brighter side, yeah? But when you looked back, what did you actually see? Did you actually count the moments of joy that were dramatic enough for you to remember? Or did you actually count the moments that your tears actually dried up? Every single morning you got up? Or did you count the one true moment that you said thank you and actually meant it? Or the moments that you laughed before you remember that you were actually supposed to be broken? because there was an ordinary and quiet life that actually continued and never asked for the permission of your wound, of your heartbreak, of your pain. Look, I want you to do this. Stop trying to notice the day you got fixed or the day that you will get fixed. I want you to notice the time you continued. Roll that back. The time you continued. Notice that. Because a healed person is not a person who never feels pain. Bam. A healed person is not a person who never hurts again. It's a person who finally stops organizing their life around avoiding pain. Clock that for 1 second. Just clock it for 1 second in your head, because that's it. That's it right there. A healed person still cries. A healed person still spirals. They still get scared, baby. They still have scar tissues. And mostly they still get touched by life. Chakam. So listen to me now. The wound is no longer the architect to building their future. This is the sole difference. You can take me later. It's all right. Some of you are waiting to get fully repaired before you live your life. And trust me, listen to me clearly. That day is not coming. Some of you are trying to get back that person you were before it all happened. Listen to me. That day is not coming. Not coming, baby. But you see that day you finally get to be human. That day is here. Bam. It's always been here. And it will always be here. So hold on to that. Take that. And you never need to spend your entire life trying to earn your humanity back. But here's the actual question. Are you living or are you just existing? Now, if this video was helpful, you definitely owe me a follow. So subscribe, tell a friend to do the same. If you're trying to grow your mindset here, this is the right place for you. Class dismissed, baby. Bye.